World leaders gathered in London for an international conference aimed at combating the illegal wildlife trade. Britain's Prince Charles made an appeal for the world to come together to end the appalling trade threatening animals such as elephants and tigers in Africa and Asia. In today's Insight, our focus is wildlife conservation. We begin with a story by CCTV's Shuo, who brings us all the details about the London conference. We must warn you, some of the images of animal poaching are disturbing.
These animals and many others have been trapped and killed, mainly for profit. Illegal trade in wildlife is estimated to be worth between $10 and $20 billion every year, with only trafficking in arms, drugs, and people more profitable. Even with new laws and regulations, animals continue to die at an alarming pace. The global community has begun to fight back. Spearheaded by Britain's royal family, an international conference in London this week provides a forum to review and discuss the most recent evidence on animals most affected by wildlife trafficking, namely rhinos and elephants, and will focus on solutions to stop these crimes.
Well, there are only 30,000 odd rhinos left in the entire world. And there are also elephants that we're losing about 25 to 30,000 every year to poachers. I mean, tigers, there's only 3,200 left. So these are really tiny, tiny numbers. And those populations are very vulnerable. And I think it's really unbelievable to people all over the world that these animals would go extinct. Exceptionally in this day and age when we have the science, we know what's going on, we should be able to address these problems. But we won't do that unless we can address the demand. And that's where the education and outreach comes.
I came to Africa to
China has emerged as the largest market for legal and illegal ivory. This time, China sent a delegation from the State Forestry Administration to take part in the international convention, vowing determination to strengthen law enforcement.
So please, don't do it.
Action star Jackie Chan also attended evening reception. He serves as an ambassador for the activist group WildAid and said greater attention and awareness is needed in China, but it can be done overnight.
Actually, China government for the last 10 years, they do a lot of things. But sometime you have to let it slowly, everything slow. It's not like, okay, when you're smoking, you stop smoking tomorrow, boom. No, we have 1.4 billion people, more than probably 500 million people smoking. You have to step by step. For the last 15 years, I can tell, really, China government to change a lot. Even the Chinese people change a lot.
If poaching continues at current rates, most wild populations of elephants will be lost, and the rhino could be extinct within our lifetime. So it's urgent for the global community to work together before we lose the planet's largest and second largest mammals forever. Shuo, CCTV, London.